Hey guys, PeachyCheek16 here, and I have a rather interesting video for you. You see, this video is so important and so weird and so random and so interesting that I actually have it scripted. I actually planned this video out. Do you believe that my videos prior to this were unscripted? I would too. The reason this video is so weird and so random is because I'm pretty sure no other YouTuber, big or small, has ever done this. Now, this is a video about a theory of what I'm getting for my birthday. This video is expected to go out December 17th, but it might come out later. Once I get the time to edit it is when it should be out. And my birthday is the 16th. That means this is supposed to go up the day after my birthday. Reason a theory video about my birthday is going up after my birthday is in case I need to add anything, like in case the theory came true on my birthday. This theory is probably really weird to some people, but in my eyes, it gives me a sense of false happiness, so just let me believe. Here's the story of why this is even a thing. I was sitting downstairs with my mom and dad, and I was trying to think of some way to bring up a conversation. And I said, "Hey mom, do you know what I really want for my birthday?" And she said, "Lachlan." I know. I said, "Not the actual physical human being. No. I know that's impossible, but I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to Lachlan for my birthday. That's all I want." Even though, meeting him on my birthday, having him surprise me, that would be pretty cool. And my parents exchanged this look. This look that was they already had a plan. They already had something planned. I don't know why that gave me such a false sense of hope that maybe Lachlan could possibly surprise me, but that's why this is a thing. Oh, hear me out before you click off this video because I may be going insane. I just would like to preface that I know that this is pretty much impossible. I know that Lachlan's not going to show up to a random fan's party or to surprise them for their birthday. I know that that's not gonna happen. It's just, I felt the false sense of happiness that I was feeling for 3 days, I feel like it's worth sharing. The look that my parents exchanged wasn't the only thing that inspired this. After I had talked to my parents and they said that or they exchanged their look, they didn't say anything, I went to Lachlan's channel to watch his recent video because I always watch them later when I'm home because I do bowling, I take dance, school exists. I'm really busy throughout the day, so I just decided to watch them later. I got around to watching it, and it was his video explaining his take on what might happen in the new Pokemon Go update, and he mentioned how he thought that Pokemon Go, when it first came out, or when it was teased to be released, or whatever he said he thought he would be booking a trip to New York City to go catch a Mewtwo like everyone in the trailer was doing. I'm in New York. I realize Niagara Falls is kind of a distance away from New York City, but he still talked about my state. This was one of the biggest alarm bells, wait a minute, these two things, the look that my parents gave each other and the fact that he talked about my state, this is too weird to be a coincidence. Now, I kept watching Lachlan's video, obviously, and he talked about how he thought that America was going to be the only place getting legendaries and that they were going to be handed out every time you bought the special Frappuccino from Starbucks. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link his video down below. He said that he might have to book a flight to America. Now, a normal fan would be like, he's going to Texas to visit Preston, he's going to Florida to visit Mitch and Jerome, if they're still down there, probably not, because it's the holidays, kind of. Or he's going to some place, some state where there's some YouTuber and they're gonna be doing collabs, he's going to LA or something. That's what a normal fan would think. Now, because my brain is just this insane dreamer brain, I was like, he never specified which state. He could come here to surprise me for my birthday because the update and my birthday are very close to each other. These 3 things alone blew my mind to the point where I was like in a 500 feet in the air like all day at school the next day. I was trying to tell friends and stuff about what was happening, but none of them seemed really interested. So I waited till my last class of the day to see this one boy in my class who happens to like the YouTubers that I do, like Lachlan and Preston and Rob. In fact, his name is Rob. So I was telling Rob about my theory, and he was like, okay, if it actually happens, then you're contacting me immediately so I can meet Lachlan too. Like, we were going back and forth like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and it was just nice to like fangirl with someone. Thank you, Rob, if you're watching. Obviously, since my birthday is coming up, I'm having a birthday party, and so I was like, hey, why not? I don't really know Rob that well, but let's just hand him an invitation just in case Lachlan surprises me at my birthday party so Rob can be there to meet him. And it was really cool that I got to invite him because he seems like the only one in my school that understands my obsession with Lachlan and the YouTubers that I like. So shoutouts to you, Rob. Obviously I had created like a plan as to who I was going to invite, and Rob wasn't on that list because I didn't know him that well. So I immediately, when I got picked up from school that day, I immediately told my mom about him, and I was like, I actually invited him because I told him about this theory that I have, and she said, what theory? And I said, about what I'm getting for my birthday, thinking that she probably wouldn't catch on because she's like the one person I can't tell about this, because obviously she's going to steer me in the other direction if this is true. And after I said, oh, the theory about what I'm getting for my birthday, she goes, Lachlan? There's 2 reasons why she could have said that. She could have said that, oh, like, I was talking about that the night before, how I want to talk to him, or I figured out what I'm getting and she's kind of screwed, so she might as well just tell me. I was kind of like taken aback, like, oh my god, this is just adding to my whole thing, and I decided to make a little theory about it, and I may have gone a little bit crazy telling my friends because, again, I was 500 feet in the air. When I got home from school that day, I was like in and out of the kitchen and the living room and stuff, and my mom was sitting in her chair, which is in the living room. We kept talking about it, or at least I did, and I kept saying, like, you guys exchanged this look. He talked about New York City. He didn't specify which state he was going to if he did fly here for the Pokemon Go update. She word for word said, Tori, I love how you're such a dreamer. And I got a little disappointed because she paused, and then she goes, but I also love how you magically make things happen. This made me scream a little inside. I'm not gonna lie. This is like the biggest like major key alert that this whole theory has. I would also like to mention this whole theory I've been telling like a bunch of friends, and another thing that adds on to it is all of my friends have had different reactions, but the people that my mom could have come in contact with have all said the same thing. They've all said, don't get your hopes up. Word for word, they have said that, and they like tried to explain why I shouldn't get my hopes up. And it could just be them being very supportive people and not wanting me to be disappointed if this doesn't come true. But I know it's a fantasy, I know it's a dream, and it's probably not going to happen. I keep telling them that, and they're like, well, don't get your hopes up, because I kept talking about this theory, and fact that every single person my mom could have come into contact with has said the same thing. That's kind of a little weird. I mean, why would they all say the same thing? You'd think they would twist it up a little bit. No, they have said the same thing, like word for word. And within the week that this was all happening, Lachlan noticed me 3 times. Lachlan barely goes on Twitter anymore. His fan base is growing. He has almost 3 million subscribers. He has not been noticing fans very often. I think the last notice I had from him before all of this happened was the video that Chelsea got me, And before that, I think it was on his birthday, which was back in August. And the video happened in like November. This is a little strange to have him notice me 3 times in 1 week. In less than a week, actually. I'll be honest, even if this doesn't happen, having those 3 notices makes me feel happy. And the last thing I have, because I have refused to talk about it because I've been annoying so many people, and it's just been this big like chaotic ball of like, oh, don't get disappointed, and steering me in the other direction. I put all of the pieces together and I told my mom, I was like, I refuse to believe that this is all happening at the same time. It's too big of a coincidence to have all of these things pile on top of each other. Now, there may have been stuff that I missed because I didn't write them down when they happened. I'm just kind of going off of memory from what I've told my friends, like looking back at messages and stuff. And she changed the subject. And that's the last time I've talked to my mom about this. Let me know what you guys think. As of recording this, it's not my birthday, so I have no idea whether Lachlan is going to surprise me, even though that would be really cool. It's like a dream come true kind of moment. I just really want to talk to him for my birthday. So let me know. What do you think? What do you think about all of this? Do all the pieces add up? Am I just going crazy? Am I just a big dreamer with a big imagination? Do you think he will see me for my birthday? Or do you think he will even notice me or talk to me on my birthday? Let me know in the comments or tweet me. I know this video is kind of random, and an update video will be coming soon as to why uploads aren't consistent. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy this video and have a happy holidays. Goodbye!